And what's up, you guys? Welcome to the Mango Grove. My name is Krisha, and this is today's Bitcoin analysis video. It's been a while since I last covered Bitcoin, but hey, I do have Sean next to me today. Sean, say hello to everybody.
Good morning, good morning, good morning.
Sean, we're about to approach your target. We're almost there. $42,000.
Yeah, all we had to do was wait an entire year, but...
And guys, I just want to, honestly, props on this call. For those of you who've been following Sean on Twitter, well, you guys caught it, right? This was his tweet from Jan 21st. Let's go ahead, check it out. He had two targets that he was looking at. Right, there it is. Target one was, and this is where he called it, okay? Price was sitting at $16,933, and he gave you guys this call. He said, hey, he's got two targets that he's looking at. Target one at 24K and target two, where?
That was the top of the cloud, so dynamically following the top of the cloud.
Pretty much, okay? Dynamically following the top of the cloud. And still, I mean, look at where we're at right now, right? Almost at that top of that weekly cloud. What a freaking call. If you guys are not following Sean on Twitter, what the hell are you waiting for? Go ahead and follow him. You'll find his handle is Sean Dexta. That's Dexta. Sean, brilliant call. We're almost there at 42K. Question is, do we get up here, well, this month, next month? When do we essentially get up to that 42K target? Now, here's the thing. Well, we're approaching month end, and there is a critical level that Bitcoin needs to clear for me to even anticipate this move to $42,000. So that's going to be, well, the topic of discussion in today's video. What is that level that Bitcoin needs to clear in order for us to see that next bullish move to the upside? But before that, there is a bit of housekeeping. Guys, Module 5 of the Mango Sprouts program is officially out. I need to change that. It says Module 5 coming soon. Yeah, so Module 5 is out. This one is on precision support and resistance trading. For those of you who've been wondering, how do I come up with those precise levels of resistance and support? Well, all the magic juice is in this module right here. And in addition to that, guys, there's also Module X. This one is on multi-time frame analysis. This is going to be some extra mango juice that I think, if you guys have any good questions, and I think that others might have the same questions in the program, I will be, well, addressing those questions under Module X. All right, some extra mango juice while we get into the rest of the bull run. So go ahead and check out Module 5. And also, guys, the price of the Sprouts program, while I did bump it up, I didn't bump it up by that much, okay? Right now, it was going for $249. Now it's only $299, given that, hey, it is still, well, Cyber Monday, Black Friday. Well, you can go ahead and pair the two up. But $299 for now. However, as soon as I start introducing more modules within the next month, this price once again will be bumped up, okay? So just a quick heads up on that. You can find this on the mangoway.com/sprouts. So with this, Sean, let's get into the charts. All right, so now we were asking the question, do we get up to $42,000 and when does that happen, right? So questions, can we actually see, well, price rip from here? I'm seeing like the momentum sort of dying out in these past 2 weeks, Sean, but let's actually get into, well, the Mango dashboard, see what the dashboard is telling us. Okay, so now this you can find on app.mangoresearch.co. Let's check out Bitcoin's trends and more importantly, Bitcoin's volatility, because that might actually give us a signal on whether or not we could see continuation here. Now, as far as Bitcoin's trends are concerned, we have long trends across the board, even on our lower time frames. So right now it's telling us that, hey, on the 4-hour time frame, the 12-hour time frame, the bulls are still very much in control. We're seeing positive returns across the board. But check this out. Check out volatility. Volatility at these very healthy numbers.
I like how she says healthy while the 12 hours red.
It's 64. I mean, you know, fine, it's red.
We
but
do have bearish divergence on the 12 and the daily as well.
It's not as strong. You know, I
Guys,
look.
we gotta read the information for what it tells, and we may want to be bullish. It's imperative that we have to be a bit careful leading into this monthly end.
Okay, that's fair. So here's what we're going to do, okay? I'll be talking about the bullish aspect of things, okay? And then we'll go ahead and dissect these bearish divergences to see when they trigger, because that trigger is essentially going to give us a signal as to when to really expect a pullback, if we are to expect a pullback. Fair enough?
Deal.
Okay, deal. All right. All right. But for now, hey, you know what? Bullish across the board, positive returns. We have decent volatility. We have bullish Ichimoku cloud setups across the board too. So, hey, I think more points in the bullish court for now.
Most definitely, most definitely.
Right.
The question though is, leading into this monthly end, sitting up against monthly resistance, do we have to be a bit cautious considering that volatility on the 12 hour, which has been a barometer, is pretty high and we have bearish divergence? I agree though, the bulls still have the edge over. The bulls are in control. It's for the bears now to step in and prove a point.
Yes, yes. Okay, so with this, guys, with this picture now, let's get into the chart. Of course, guys, if you guys want to access the Mango dashboard, you'll find this on app.mangoresearch.co. Go ahead and check it out. Bitcoin is absolutely free in addition to, well, the Mango View, which is our charting feature. Okay, so as far as Bitcoin is concerned on the chart, 42K is that main target. Let's actually go ahead and smack a very nice, not a thick line, but hey, a yellow line on there. 42.2K is the top of the cloud. And what I want to do here is I first want to go ahead and address the big elephant on the chart, which in my opinion is going to be found on the monthly time frame. We're around 4 days away from the monthly close. Get into the monthly time frame. Keep your Ichimoku cloud on, okay? Because the main picture, I believe, is given to us right here. All right, now what is the main picture? For those of you wondering, well, Krisha, this seems very, very unimpressive so far. Well, it's the monthly, first of all. Each candle is around 31 days. That's a lot of freaking price action for all of us right here. And the one level that's really standing out to me here is this monthly Kijun. You see the red line on my chart? That is the monthly Kijun, okay? That is currently coming in at around 36.1K. Okay, let's actually just go ahead, maybe color that a white for now, just to distinguish between our target and our Kijun. Now, here's the thing, okay? Price has not cleared the Kijun yet. Until and unless we close this candle over the Kijun, only then would you call that a confirmed close. For now, that has not happened. And because of that, this is still very much resistance in my opinion. Right? What are your thoughts on the monthly Kijun, Sean? Is there anything else that you're seeing on the monthly time frame here?
No, I'm seeing exactly that. Just to highlight the importance of this monthly Kijun, I want to remind those of you who are here with us, I was tracking the monthly Kijun and price up against the monthly Kijun for months, right? This entire zone over here, waiting for Bitcoin to close a monthly candle above this Kijun. We rejected it over here in the month of Feb, had the COVID dump in the month of March, reclaimed the Tenkin right after, consolidated above the Tenkin. The blue line, by the way, guys, is the Tenkin, all right? Consolidated above it for like 3 months. Reclaimed it in the month of July. This was when I got really excited. But even then, guys, it took us 3 months before we really had our rally. So close above the Kijun is your get ready sign, all right? Any retest on the Kijun after that is going to be a big buy opportunity. But we haven't closed above the Kijun yet, guys. It could very well end up being a candle like this. I remember the month of June, I was so disappointed because we lived above it, but then closed underneath it. Who knows? 4 days is a lot of time in Bitcoin land. We could very well turn this candle into a wick above the Kijun and a close underneath.
And the thing is that, Sean, you know, just not just Sean, all of you guys out there watching this video right now, just check out how well prices performed on these Ichimoku levels. Like even on this rejection right here, this is when Bitcoin went from 3K all the way to 14K, right? This is where the Tenkin came in at around 11.3K, but this run was all the way to 14, only for the candle to close under where? That cloud level. Okay, so you can see that price has been respecting the cloud levels to the freaking T. This was the drop from 20K all the way down to 3K. Once again, this was that 50% dump to the downside. When price did retrace back into that next major region of resistance, where did resistance come in at? Once again, Ichimoku levels. Okay, so watch out for how price reacts off of this Kijun right here, which comes in. Let's go ahead and get the exact numbers for those of you who want to take note of it. Data window is right here. Brilliant. And that currently comes in at around $36,061. Okay, $36,061. If we start closing over that level come month end, yeah, Sean, I'm saying 42K next target. From where price is at right now to $42,000, that's going to be a good another 12% to the upside. Okay, and not just that, another very, very bullish tilt on this chart is, well, for those of you who've been following, it's been a while since I last covered Bitcoin. Man, I feel really, really good with this video now. But we had this crazy, beautiful cup and handle like formation, right? And if I go ahead and take the measured move of the cup and handle and really plot it on that break, which by the way, we have activated, okay? We have already broken this pattern. Okay, this pattern is very much activated. Where does this take us up to? 61. What do you know? What do you know?
I love the symmetry of this chart.
It's beautiful. All right, back up to the highs.
So remember guys, the target for $42,000 is based off this trade right over here all the way back last year. So yes, it's only 12%, but from where we initiated the trade, it's a good 120 to 150%, right? Now, for those of you who missed out on that entry, who weren't following Mango back then, you guys still have some good edge if you look at this cup and handle trade that Krisha has identified that's pointing all the way up to $62,000. That being said though, we still have this month to close that is sitting at that Kijun resistance, right? This white horizontal over here, guys, is that Kijun resistance. All we have to do is wait for this monthly candle to close, because at that point, in the weeks to come, in the weeks of December, we will be giving you guys the exact criteria to activate the big move to $62,000. So hey, if you're not subscribed yet, make sure to hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell icon, so that way you don't miss this next big trade that is in its development stage.
Guys, this is the bullish picture, okay? You're waiting another 4 days to get some clarity on the bullish picture. If we get a close over that monthly Kijun, let's go Bitcoin. Alrighty, but now let's go ahead and talk about this bearish divergence on the 12-hour time frame and on the daily time frame. Sean, which one do you want to go over?
12-hour.
12-hour divergence play. This is going to tell us if Bitcoin actually sees a pullback. Alrighty.
And just to remind you guys, this white horizontal, that's our Kijun level, 36,144, right? So we have 4 days for the month to close. If the month closes underneath this level, we would have officially closed underneath the monthly Kijun, and the Kijun goes back into being official resistance. At the moment, we have temporarily claimed it, but not an official claim yet, right? Because the month needs to close above this level. And now we're seeing that the dashboard is saying that, hey, bearish divergence on the 12-hour, bearish divergence on the daily, leading into the monthly close. This should set red flags off in your head, right? No harm in going and checking the charts, which is what we're doing over here. 12-hour time frame, and we're going to turn on our oscillators. Let's see what we got. Okay, now I see what you're talking about, Krisha. We do have bearish divergence, but it's not a strong bearish divergence. It's more of a double top over here on RSI, and price has put in a higher high. So yeah, it's not one of your stronger divergence plays, but it's a good thing that we looked at it, right? Because at the end of the day, we still do have a rising channel sort of formation into monthly resistance, and this does fall into our purview of, hey, we have to be careful when we have a rising channel against a higher time frame resistance or a falling channel into a higher time frame support, in which case we look for the break to the upside, right? Over here, considering this price action here, we have to be cognizant of the chance we break down, right, a rising channel into monthly resistance. I don't know, guys. I don't know. I want that move to $42,000. I, more than anyone, will see massive indication if we do see the big trade play out to $42,000. But my job over here is not to be right, not to come out and say, I told you so. My job is to protect profits and protect you guys as the Mango community. So over here, I have to warn against getting too bullish leading into this monthly close. I asked you guys for 2 things when this month opened: patience or an impulsive move. Okay, the patience now has only 4 days left, and we did not get the impulsive move.
All right, so according to you, when does this bearish divergence trigger? We know, okay, there is bearish divergence. It's a bit weak, you know, it's nothing too obvious. It's a bit weak, but when does it trigger?
So we can use this low over here that's coming across the 21 EMA on the 12-hour. A candle close underneath, double candle closes underneath the 12 or 21 EMA will have us taking out that low, as well as activating this really weird rising channel. Right, so we'll see a lot of confluence, in which case we can look for a essentially move like this, right? A downtrend getting initiated and also having us close the monthly candle underneath that monthly Kijun.
I love that. All right, so for those of you, so you're looking at the month, you're looking at the 12-hour 21 EMA, or should we look at this wick low right here?
Just use
the wick low. I think the wick low, I say be a bit cautious here. Look for the wick low of this candle. I know it's very, very minuscule on my chart. So for those of you who actually want to take note of the number, the low comes in at around $36,886. Okay, we're looking for 2 candle closes underneath that number to give us a tell on, hey, Bitcoin might actually see another breakdown, okay? It could be a minor pullback, but as far as my targets are concerned, I really like the pattern that Sean has brought to everyone's attention. Okay, which is this rising channel of sorts. You can look towards the measured move of the rising channel formation, right? That should give you an initial measured move. Let's go ahead, plot this on the break. Where will this take Bitcoin down to? It'll take us all the way down to 34.2K. But that is going to be that initial breakdown point for Bitcoin. Okay, I won't be surprised if we come in to fill in this gap right here. Right, so all the way down to 30K, but it's going to be a step-by-step process. Of course, guys, as soon as we get more price on this chart, more price unfolding, if price does break down and we're looking for further downside targets, we will be bringing that up to your attention. So yeah, these are the 2 plays for Bitcoin, okay? Now, if you want to keep up with the Mango dashboard trends, as well as these flags that are super powerful in keeping you on the right side and making sure that you're always staying up to date with any flags that go off, well, you can find the dashboard on app.mangoresearch.co. And hey, we are heading into the bull run. So if you want to level up your trading, this is the time to jump in, okay? You can find the Sprouts program on the mangoWay.com/sprouts. Take advantage of the early bird special while it lasts, because as soon as I release the next module, once again, guys, the price will be getting bumped up.
And remember, guys, technical analysis is not only about making money, right? The biggest thing that you're going to get out of this program is knowing how to keep the money that the bull market is going to inevitably give to you guys. You guys have no idea how many people I know who have made hundreds of thousands of dollars, in fact, millions of dollars, and have given it all back to the market because they did not know how to protect themselves. They did not know how to protect those gains. And that's what technical analysis is really about. In fact, this video, you guys are seeing how I'm using my TA to protect my big trade, right? So making the money in this bull market will come easy, but keeping that money, that's where you guys need to level up your trading. So yeah, this deal over here, $299, it's a freaking steal, especially considering the amount of money you will save in the bargain.
Exactamundo. Now, this is all we have for you for Bitcoin. If you enjoyed this video, smash the like, and we will see you in the next update where this trades safely, trade stress-free, trade the mango way, trade the easy way. Ciao, you guys.
Ciao.